3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, long time no see. I have Jeff here with me. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey guys.
So we are going to be going through this stuff as fast as possible because there's actually a lot of stuff tonight. So hopefully you're all listening. I see 8 right now in the chat. We're doing a shout out now. So right now we have Super Mario Brothers 3 who is here first tonight. We also have Splatter 420, Pushing Buttons 62, Cuberts is here. And I think Noise Guru is here. And he went Preliminal just jumped in the chat as well. Go Kart Bob, good to see you guys. And so far, that's it. So we are going to get started. We're jumping right in. Hey, Michael Fontaine. Michael Fontaine just jumped in.
Hey, Michael Fontaine.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You say hi.
I was just saying hi to him.
Oh, and hi, Joner Games. Good to see you. And Mr. Super Sidewinder. Everybody's jumping in, including that Nightbot. Can't forget the Nightbot. Well, we're going to jump right into the new segment, guys. So without further ado. Jeff, you are up. I'm adding you to the screen.
All right, so first we got something called the Florida Man Games.
And this was the first ever, by the way, this year. It's just something weird I wanted to share.
So Florida Man Games, Mike Boylan, mullet judge, whatever that means.
They had a mullet contest. It was held in St. Augustine on February 24th. I don't know if you can read that. It's very small.
It's too small for me to read.
So basically what you're looking at, guys, these are an Olympic type style games in Florida to crown Florida Man, but it's like teams competing. They had like a wing eating contest and gladiator style games, but they also had games like, can you go into a pool without spilling a pitcher of beer? Who could steal a case of beer? Who could outrun the cops? If you want to just go through the slides, there's pictures. There's an obstacle course where they have to like jump over fences to outrun the cops. The winner is at the top, the winning team with the Florida Man belt. Just some wacky games for Florida Men. I just wanted to share it. They also had a Florida Man contest for the women, for the wives. I think the next one is the pool with the beer. Or it could be them pulling a hitch. Or it could be both. I just thought it was hilariously interesting. I wanted to share it. So here's them running, trying to steal a bike or two. Pulling a hitch.
They have a belt for this?
Yes. That's the winning team, the first ever winning team. There's the pictures of beer getting spilled in the pool.
This looks like fun.
It does.
What is that all about?
I'm not sure about that one. I think that's, I don't know. Maybe he's still trying to get away from the cops. And that's how you end the obstacle course. That's stealing the bikes. Why you wouldn't ride one, I don't know.
Right? What's this here?
I guess they're stealing a hitch. A trailer for a hitch. What am I saying? Or maybe they had to hitch the trailer to something in record time. I'm sure it is on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is.
I have to see more of this.
All right, so now we get into the weirder stuff. That was just a little fun stuff in the front. I just don't know what you're going to pick. Oh, but there is one that you should pick last, and it's got someone's name in it that we know.
I'm going from the bottom.
Okay, you're going from bottom up. That should be at the end. That's good. Someone in our community is much more famous than they thought they were. And we're going to find that out at the end. Just not for what they should be famous for. They showed up on a channel with like 5 million subscribers. Yeah, Jeff.
All right. So this one is photos capture confirmed ghost sighting at haunted castle in Tipperary. Where's Tipperary?
I think Ireland. And if you zoom in, there's actually 2 ghosts, but I see something in the window, which makes it 3 for me. So
Right.
Those 2 things are supposed to be the ghosts. And then the third ghost is in the window, and I have a close-up of it in the next slide. Because it doesn't look like a ghost to me. It looks like an alien. Or a woman with really weird poofy hair, which is possible. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? It may actually be easier to see zoomed out. Yeah, because the face is covered. I just see the eyes. Jeffrey, you still with us?
Yeah.
Zoom out a little bit. You're too close. So you can actually see the face better there. Can you see the 2 eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the hair? Or the alien head? What do you guys see? Do you guys see a woman or do you see an alien? Because I think I see an alien. But I think it's supposed to be a woman. With one of those old Victorian hairstyles. But she's got alien eyes.
I see an alien.
Yep, me too. Very Victorian hairdo, says Noise Guru. Kind of a paradox, says Joner Games. The blurrier the picture, the more likely you see a ghost. Yeah, true. Wait, who said Batman? Pushing buttons. Is there more pictures? Oh, there is. Okay, so that's just the picture again. Of all 3. 2 women in mourning and 1 on the outside of the window being a nosy Nancy on the 2 women. All right. Next. Shaking my butt. SMB. It's Super Mario Brothers. SMB is Super Mario Brothers. Graylian, says Mr. Super Sidewinder. Alex Stein. It's a splatter. No. Yes, Super Mario. Yes, I agree. Pelosi, says Mr. Super Sidewinder.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now we're moving on. Well, we're sticking with the theme, I guess. All right, so we don't have time to read this. If you guys want to read the whole thing, you can go to the Flickr account and read it. It's under news number 2. And I think it's like, the name of the folder was Ukrainian UFO, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently last week or 2 weeks ago now, Ukrainian soldiers saw what they believe to be a UFO in their sight thing here. To go to the next slide, I think I have a video. Actually, I'm positive there's a video. So there's a video coming up.
Maybe they're donating to the cause too.
The drone was at an altitude of, so it was March 2nd of this year. And the drone was at an altitude, I believe, of 30,000 feet when it saw this UFO. And that's what they're seeing, the camera on the drone. So go ahead, Jeff. Can you read the words at the bottom? Because it's in Ukrainian. We can't. Why isn't it moving? I'm telling you, it's a UFO. Zoom in more.
Охренеть, ни хрена. Что это за...
What?
Не, що вони можуть пустити по нас? Охренеть. Херня така. Не, що вони можуть пустити по нам? Ти що? Охренеть, ни хрена. Что это за херня така? Це тарілка по-любому. А ну приблизь еще. На місці стоїть, ти ж бачиш?
А на месте, блядь.
А в теплак ничего не светит?
All right, you're repeating it now. So it's what the F is this? It's not moving. Let's ram it. Why isn't it shooting missiles at us? That's pretty much what they're saying. They're in shock. They don't know what it is. And it suspiciously looks like another UFO that was caught same style in Iraq. So, next story, please, Jeff. I guess I should update my community page that we're finally live. Let me turn my volume down. There we go. Let me put you on the stage, and you can you read that top part to give them a little context? Thank you.
In 1833, the building became a hotel before being bought by wealthy brewer Frank Jones in 1870. He expanded the original building, creating an upper-class hotel. Sadly, another fire mostly destroyed the hotel in 1884, leaving only the octagonal dining room. So let's see what this is all about. So they captured evidence of a ghost flying past the front of their restaurant after it set off their alarms. Located in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, the Library Restaurant uploaded an eerie video showing what they say is a ghost passing in front of one of their cameras outside the front, sharing the strange footage on Facebook. They explained that their building, the Rockingham, is well known for its ghostly residents, particularly those who like to stay in the basement. They said, last night, for the very first time, our motion detector alarms inside the building were set off by this camera motion caught on video in the dead of night outside the window. The motion detectors inside cannot see what the camera outside sees. In the roughly minute-and-a-half video, strange mist and light anomalies can be seen passing in front of the camera outside the restaurant before two police officers show up to check the building after the alarms were triggered. Restaurant owners wrote, it's not lights from the car because you can see how others are picked up and there's no horizontal wind blowing. So what can this be? Make of it what you will, but this has never happened before. Spooky coincidence for the time of the year. P.S. Are police rock showing up to check it out in double quick time?
Yeah, that's all you need to know is that there's going to be police because there's two clips. That's why. So you're good. You don't have to read anymore. Oh, have a great night, Joner Games. Thank you for stopping in.
Good night, Joner Games. So where's this ghost? Oh, there it is. Wow.
There's actually, I think, 2 times. One goes along the bottom and one flies across the front. And that's why I left the car in there, so you know when it ends. Okay, we can go to the next one. Hey, LVK.
Hey, LVK.
Michael Fontaine, I would love to, but we can't. We don't have time to do it tonight. I'm so sorry. We have so much to cover, and it's so late. It's 2 a.m. here. But if you want to send me everything, I will talk about it next week. I'll even talk about it on Brian's show Friday if you want me to. Because I have a show with Brian this Friday. Splatter. All right, wait, you played the second clip?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I wasn't watching. I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. I forgot that you can take yourself out. That's good.
Yeah. All right, this next one I thought we covered already, but let's see.
I don't think we covered it. No, I talked to you about it. We didn't cover it.
Okay. All right, so Earth is traveling through a massive dust cloud since 33,000 years. Ancient star explosions revealed in the deep sea.
I was gonna say, guys, I'm gonna just recap this really quick because they worded that really wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous. They're trying to claim that Earth has been traveling through a dust cloud for 33,000 years. Wouldn't we see it?
Who's claiming this? NASA?
I don't know who's claiming this.
Because they're full of shit.
It's all the Australian National University. That's who's claiming it. And it's faintly radioactive. And they're finding it's on the next slide, the stuff they're finding the iron that says that we're flying through this gas cloud in the bottom of the ocean. That's the recap. I just want to show you the ridiculousness that they're saying. This is the new weird thing. You can keep going. I'm just looking for, it's iron 60. It's an isotope iron 60, believed to have formed when stars die in supernova explosions. So where was this supernova near us? Like they're saying there had to have been a supernova right near us. What? It makes no sense. None at all whatsoever. I just had to share it. It was making me laugh.
I don't believe the Earth is even moving.
I don't. It's insane.
And I also don't believe it's round, but that's another conversation for another time.
And that's why I had to share this, because it is the most ridiculous garbly goop that I've ever heard. Are we back to ghosts? What's next?
Not sure. Let's see. No.
I may have saved that for one of the last ones because it was one of the best. I got a lot of ghosts tonight. There's a lot of ghosts tonight, guys. All right, this looks like it's out of order. Oh, no, I did. I put this first. Okay, so you want to do the man-excuse first.
Okay. Man-excuse alert. The airplanes hovering in air are supposedly an optical illusion called the parallax effect.
A plane appearing to hang in midair over San Francisco. Your eyes, they're not playing tricks on you. It's actually an optical illusion called the parallax effect. So when you're moving past another moving object and it appears to be stuck, the video has gone viral with some people calling it a glitch in the matrix.
It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
A plane appearing to hang in midair.
So that's from ABC 7, which I believe is San Francisco. That's why I covered the person who shared it on TikTok, because it's the news station. So ABC7's footage. Go on. A lot of these I have muted sound because I didn't want to get strikes for music.
So I don't know what to make of this.
Look how low that plane is too.
Yeah.
Like, I know this has been covered before. I'm just showing some new ones that were popping up. And because this was requested by Preliminal. All right, there's more slides. Yeah, some have a couple and some don't. Oh, and there's residue, guys. The engines are under the wings, but check out the upside down A. The upside down V for an A. So this is more of the Manscuse alert.
That's how I remember the engines.
Mm-hmm. And the wings.
Mm-hmm. So supposedly this parallax effect causes the plane to appear to be remaining still because of the position and motion of the viewer. What do you think about that?
No. No. They pass right by them. It's insane.
I agree.
I have one come up where someone's on an airplane, and they're on the airplane, and they're like next to each other, and they pass it. Oh, this one's a different excuse. That's why it's there. Does it say about the headstrong winds?
Yeah, headstrong winds. Plane will appear frozen in the sky when in reality the aircraft is moving very slowly through the air.
So you're going to tell me two planes right next to each other, one can't move because of wind, but the other is going just fine.
Right, that doesn't make any sense. They should both be, the same.
Right. Okay. So this one's a repeat in the beginning, but not the rest. Or maybe I just forgot that this was in the other one. We'll see. Yeah, you can go on the next one. Here it is. Look. Watch this. So that one has headstrong winds, but that one doesn't?
Yeah, what the hell? There's no way.
What? Stop.
What's going on?
They're the same size planes.
Yeah, how can that be?
I have no idea.
I mean, whatever the official excuse is for anything, that's what I don't believe.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Jared G. Mighty. Yeah, it restarted. That's okay. So it's still above the bridge, still above the bridge, still above the bridge. All right, you can go next one.
Just want to see this one more time.
Okay.
What the hell?
Here we go.
Yeah, how is that moving? Come on. There's no way. But how is it not moving? That's the other.
Hey, Philo.
Hey, Philo.
All right, so this looks like a repeat, but I don't know if it fully is.
No. Looks different to me.
Oh, this is them making the excuse.
Yeah, I don't buy their excuse.
I don't either.
Doesn't add up.
Why is that plane so low?
Not that planes just being suspended in midair adds up either, but their excuses are lame. Just like their excuses for everything else are lame.
I'm walking. Look, he sees me walking. I'm walking. Look. This plane
Now it is windy.
isn't moving. It's not moving.
There isn't.
But it sounds like it's moving. Everybody sees me walking. I'm walking.
So that one could have been winds. It's a light plane, but I don't buy the big things. She was cursing up a storm, so I had to mute it. Like, stop. Looks like it's going backwards.
Yeah. It wouldn't be happening this many times with that many people seeing it if there wasn't something weird going on that can't be explained. Just like the Mandela effect itself.
Yep.
We wouldn't be having these conversations if there wasn't something going on. If there's nothing going on, then why are people questioning so many different things? They wouldn't be. There wouldn't be any reason to.
Exactly. LVK says, I've seen the parallax effect, but the airplane does look as if it's moving, just not very fast. And that's why I think that small one with the banner, I think that was the parallax effect. But everything else, no. And she goes on to say, it doesn't cause a plane to stand in the same spot.
No. My next question would be, how come we never heard of the parallax effect before?
Right.
Not until people started noticing this.
Exactly.
And how come they didn't start noticing this years ago?
Exactly. And that the small plane did look like it was moving side to side a little bit, like it was fighting wind. That's why I think that one was the parallax effect. The rest, no.
So I think they don't know what the hell's going on either. So they're just coming up with an explanation. That's all.
LVK, I was actually looking for it. There is a video I saw of people on the plane. They were all at the windows wondering why the plane wasn't moving. If I find it, I will show it.
So I guess that's it for that one.
That is it for that one.
Wonder how long people have been noticing that.
At least a couple of years now.
And that's the thing, right? Only a couple of years. What about before? How come we never saw the so-called parallax effect before?
Why did ABC7 put it on the news in 2023?
Yeah, if it's something that's always been happening, right?
Right. Mr. Super Sidewinder saw the video I'm speaking of, and it is just one. It's the only one I could find. I saw one that claimed to be it, but it could have also have been fake, so I didn't include it. All right. All right. Can someone explain this to me?
Whoa. What the fuck?
Can someone explain this? It sure as heck looks to me like a ghost is dragging the dog around the room, and I feel bad for that dog.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
This video was recorded around 4:30 a.m. Usually there's no one in the church at this time of day. Churches are usually closed this early.
Okay.
And so this is when a ghost kid came into
behind
picture.
the third chair.
At least that's what the majority of people think. Look how the boy walks and then all of a sudden he just disappears. If this was just some kid, then how come he dissolved in the air just like that? Maybe it was a camera issue. But then I wonder what this little kid is doing there so early. Where is his parents? It's just too strange. Unless that kid lives there, which isn't very probable.
So
This video was recorded around
credit to Real
4:30.
Bizarre, the channel Real Bizarre. Credit to them.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost. Hey, Westville.
Hey, Westville.
Also Real Bizarre.
This
is the one
video
I
was
telling you
captured by
about.
security cameras at night in the hallway of some hospital in China. There's a patient lying in bed there, and there is no one else around in that corridor. And then suddenly, something starts to come out of that person's body. Many people on the internet thought it was a soul of a person that left the body, since the patient was found dead in the morning. Do you guys believe in afterlife?
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. I don't like the implication in his voice. Many people on the internet believe. Well, many people on the internet are right in this case. Because that's
Right,
what it
but
looks
other
like.
people, I know some people have different beliefs, so I know.
And believe what they want. Go by what you see. That's what I see. Totally
Oh, I was gonna say, if you want to play again, that's fine. But the one is coming up about someone in the community, and it's the Impossible channel. So when you get to the Impossible channel, I need to say something. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Oh, here. Pause it. Pause it. So this is going to start out with a glitch. Okay? But now this channel has like 5 million subscribers. Show of hands. Who in the chat knows who Fiona Broom is? Just say yes or no. Y. Hit a Y or an N. Do you know who Fiona Broom is? Or actually, give me a YYYN. And do you know who Cynthia Sue Larson is? Jeff, you know Cynthia Sue Larson, right? Uh-oh. We just lost Jeff. While we wait for Jeff to come back. Yes to both, says Philo. I heard of her, says Pushing Buttons. Which one? Both? Hubert says no. Go-Kart Bob says yes. Yes and yes for Michael Fontaine. I've heard of Cynthia. Forget who she is, though. Splatter is a yes. Jeff, are you back with us? All right, I just saw him disappear and come back, but I didn't add him back in. So I don't know what's going on, but his computer crashed. Yes on Fiona. Michael Fontaine, we can't. Jeff has to go to bed, and we have so much to cover. Next week, but not this week. I can't do it this week. There's too much. If you want to join us next week, you're welcome to. I know who Fiona is, not sure about Cynthia. Cynthia Sue Larson is a Mandela Effect YouTuber. She's also an author. She also does like a, what are they called? Not speech. Well, like speech. She gives speeches. She's pretty well known in the Mandela Effect community. She is not Fiona Broom, though. So just to be clear, Cynthia is not Fiona Broom.
So what were you asking me before my computer crapped out again?
I was asking you to pause it, and then I was asking about Cynthia Sue Larson and Fiona Broom. People knew who Fiona Broom and Cynthia Sue Larson were.
You were asking me something specifically, though.
Oh, I don't remember. But I think I was going to ask you, were you on the show with Brian MacFarlane when Cynthia was our guest?
Yes.
Okay. So we did have Cynthia Sue Larson as a guest on our combined show. And Cynthia used to be on Brian's channel all the time. And that's all you really need to know for this clip. So we're going to add it back in. It's going to start with a glitch of a woman. And can you read the bottom for hit play?
There's a bottom. Oh, I see.
The words at the bottom.
I
She was
think
like that for how long?
she was like that for a minute before. Okay.
Bob, I'm tripping. What the?
Into
She frozen. Bob, I'm tripping. What the?
into
She frozen.
Even looks like she's like pulling herself out of something too when she starts walking. Yeah, she wrote the book on the Mandela Effect, but she called it something else.
Who did?
Cynthia Sue Larson.
Okay. I had a
Okay.
hard time following some of the stuff she was saying. Very nice woman, but I just didn't really understand a lot of the stuff she was talking about.
I agree, but this is the funny part. She's famous now. Next slide.
She frozen. Bob, I'm tripping. What the?
In 2010, a paranormal researcher by the name of Fiona Broom reported having
She frozen.
I just thought that was so funny. Cynthia.
Yeah, that's Cynthia.
That's Cynthia, not Fiona Broom.
Fiona Broom, I don't think exists.
I don't think she does either.
Because if she was real and, you know, cared about the Mandela effect, she'd be in the community. She's not.
Please do Michael Fontaine. Like I said, I could talk about it on Friday or next week. But we have so much to cover. I have like 12, 15 folders here. We can't tonight. I just thought that was funny. I'm gonna put that in. I have to let her know. I'm gonna send this to her. No, that's a huge channel. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. The channel, the Impossible Channel.
All right.
1 second. 1.55 million subscribers. And the guy is on camera. It's definitely not an AI channel.
I wanted to talk about that Mandela effect I found, but I didn't have time to look for residue for that song.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking I'll just ask the chat what they remember, if they know the song.
Okay.
I know Philo Fire probably knows it.
Okay.
So before we go to the next one, I want to see. I'm curious to see if this is just me or if this is something other people might be affected by as well. So the song Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Finish the lyric if you know it. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Blank only love you when they're playing.
Only love you what?
When they're playing. Blank only love you when they're playing. Now, I used to get triggered by this song in a way. I got annoyed because I hate the song, but I used to get annoyed. Yeah, see, he has current memory, so Noise Guru, so does Splatter. It wasn't that for me. It was not Players for me. I used to get annoyed at the song, and I didn't hear it wrong. I know what I heard. In my reality that I was in, apparently, it was men only love you when they're playing. And I used to get annoyed because I thought it was one of those, you know, what do you call that? Kind of like women's lib kind of men-hating kind of songs.
Mm-hmm.
But the way it is now, the way everybody remembers, apparently, but me, Players only love you when they're playing makes more sense. So the way it is now makes more sense. And it's not such a triggering, annoying thing for me now that I hear. I still don't like the song, but it's not annoying anymore in that way. So for me, it was men only love you when they're playing. And I used to get annoyed because I thought it was one of these like anti-man feminazi kind of songs. So yeah, they all have current memory on that.
Philo says players is mentioned in one set of lyrics, though. No.
It's the whole song.
Cushion says, I got you, Jeff. If I can select it, it won't let me. There it goes. And Go-Kart Bob says it's about one night stands, I think.
Yeah. It makes more sense the way it is now. The way I remember it annoyed me. But anyway, moving on.
I don't know either way. I'm sorry.
You're lucky.
Preliminal is also guessing players. Oh,
Yeah.
we're done with this with the segment. We're down at the Mandela effects. Okay. All right. I don't know if any of you know this disgraced YouTuber, but it's a Mandela effect for me, so I'm presenting it.
Hey, Preliminal.
This is a quick one because I don't know how many of you are familiar with this YouTube creator, but 100% this is a Mandela effect for me. Their YouTube channel name is wrong. Does anyone know this creator? Yeah, next slide. Oh, thanks, Mr. Super Sidewinder. That's nice. My laugh is contagious. This creator has been all over YouTube because of drama and scandal, and that's not actually how they started. That's how they ended up. If you know the name of this channel, please tell me in the chat comments. The channel begins with an I and ends with a Y. LVK remembers ILLUMINAUGHTY. I could go with that. I should look for that.
With this.
It's okay. I could go with that, LVK, 100%. I'm glad LVK knows this person because LVK is going to be as shook as I was. No, the drama and scandals because of them. They started out as an MLM pyramid scheme channel. Talking about MLMs.
Yeah, I don't know this. I don't follow that many YouTube channels unless they're talking about the Mandela effect or music.
Hubert, do you remember that as well? I'm going to have to look for it with a Y now. I was so caught up. Go on, let them see, because there's only 2 people know. You guys, I can't. Go ahead. This scandal came out about a year ago, people claiming she treated workers and friends horribly. There were videos everywhere, including from big YouTubers like Legal Eagle. Her channel was, I had Illuminati with 2 eyes, okay? With the naughty. Because she covered drama, but she also covered MLM pyramid schemes. Ignore the second eye. That's not the point. Guys, next slide, quick. Guys, she has 2 eyes in the front and the back. No way. Absolutely not. Oh my God.
What happened this next?
Yeah, that's someone else's slide. I didn't do that. I just took it because it had the name on there. It was hard to find something with her name on there.
So I don't know the YouTube channel, but that still looks wrong.
Yeah, so all the videos say Illuminati, IILUMINAUGHTII. No.
Yeah, why would it be there? Why would that extra I need to be there?
Yeah, see, LVK is that's what I flipped out. I was like, no. So I did what anybody would do. I went to the Wayback Machine. Next slide. Cubert's, no way. See, I'm so glad I'm not alone on this. Thank you, you two. Thank you. In 2019, it was still Illuminati with 2 eyes. I used the Wayback Machine to see her channel back in 2019 before I was subscribed. Still Illuminati with the 4 eyes. There were never two eyes. This is ridiculous. I hope at least one of you, and thank God you do, because this was not her channel name.
Wait a second. There's two in the beginning, too. I didn't see that before.
That's what I said. Two in the beginning, two in the end, 4 eyes.
That's even dumber.
Mm-hmm. They probably are trying to be ironic, but I don't remember that at all. The ironic part was the naughty part.
See, I don't get that, what Preliminal just mentioned. The money bags one. It was always 73 for me.
It was always 73 for me, too, but a lot of people remember 76.
Maybe that was before I was in the community. I don't know.
It was. But he's saying it just switched back from 76 to 73.
But he was born in 73, I believe. That's why it's Moneybag 73.
I don't know. We can go on. So here's current reality. Channel. Another thumbnail that I found. And now there's the residue. Lots and lots of residue. God. We gotta go through these quick. So here's a meme. Illuminati with one eye in the front and one in the back. Accusing Legal Eagle of plagiarizing over a standard editing practice. Here it's written... Oh, no, that's the YouTube recommendation. And then a video, the way I remember it spelled. Although the Y is also looking familiar. That LVK put in the chat.
That looks right. Without me even knowing the channel, that looks right.
Just tons of videos.
Yeah, so just like we see with everything else, why would they write it like that if that's not what it was?
Because it's not like the two eyes is something you would miss.
Right. At the beginning or the end.
It's also 11:11 if you look at it the way it's written.
Yeah.
That's actually her right there.
No wonder I don't watch your channel.
So there's someone writing it the correct way. And then there's one that's coming up where it's written on the thumbnail, the current reality, but the title of the video, right there, the one in the middle. So the thumbnail has the current reality, but the title does not.
Which is a pattern that we see all the time.
And that's it. Did YouTube get bought by CBS? The place for dramas is noise. You weren't aware of any of the drama? Oh, apparently she's like a... I don't like to label people. I've seen videos calling her a psychopath and a narcissist. It's horrible. And like she used a transition that's like built into video editing software and accused Legal Eagle of stealing her style because he used the same transition, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of.
At first, I thought you said she transitioned.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. You want to read this one?
Yeah. A little while ago, I showed you that a lot, but determined not all, vinyl records now reflect rainbow colors under specific conditions. Well, something amazing happened online. I think this is the first time I have ever seen scientists research Mandela effect And it took rainbow reflecting records for it to happen.
So wait, really quick, let me ask them. Guys, have you ever found scientists online researching a Mandela effect before? Like doing scientific tests? Because this is the first time I've seen this, and I think it's kind of amazing. And I want to share it. All right, go ahead, Jeff.
One of these psychics guys noticed
Physics.
Yeah, why did I say psychics? Physics guys noticed the rainbows. They created a thread, and everyone got to work using microscopes and mass spectrometers to try to figure out why it was happening. Spectrometers. The conclusion was they had never seen this before. They didn't know how or why it was happening, and all they could was theorize why it could be happening. But none went that step further to ask why now, since when. I just think it's interesting that a group of scientists noticed the Mandela effect years ago and did actual tests to try to find out why it was happening. Something completely new that they never saw before, so I wanted to share this. Somebody told them it was Mandela effect, they'd probably stop researching it just to be jerks.
Yeah, but they noticed this in 2021. And now you're just seeing pictures of the test results that they. Because I when I covered this, I said it was from diffraction, and they're saying it's not. It's not diffraction. And one said a glaze could be doing it. But then another said, no, it's not the glaze, because my record without a glaze has it. So they couldn't figure it out. Now, I used some of these pictures before and didn't realize it was part of this thread. I'm showing you their test results. I just think it's neat that they went and did that. That's not a video. It's just a picture. They just went that extra step, and they were like literally testing their records. That's just crazy to me. Drawing diagrams.
Which to me further proves it's a Mandela effect. Because why would they even, bother to do that? Why would they even be so interested in doing that in the first place?
They don't know why some have it and others don't. That's why they were guessing the glazing. And then another person was like, no, mine's glazed. It has the rainbows. They did determine that it's more likely to happen at a 45-degree angle, like viewed at a 45-degree angle with sunlight. But some also show with regular light from your phone. And I guess they figured that out because the 45-degree angle is how you see a rainbow in the sky, too. And again, if you want to read more, please go to the Flickr. Or you can search physics.org, rainbow reflecting vinyl, and the thread should come up.
So there's a picture of it.
Oh,
The picture.
actually, what these are photographs of records that the rainbows were not even mentioned. They were for sale. People selling their records, and there's rainbows in them. So they weren't trying to make rainbows. These are just pictures of people. Like, if you go to the next slide. Oh, not that one. One of them's going to have a listing for eBay, I think. Yeah, there you go. So you can see the rainbow on the record. They're just selling their record. They're not trying to make rainbows, and there they are. So I just want to point that out. It's definitely not sunlight. That's definitely a flash. I think that's a duplicate.
It's not every day that we get to see a Mandela effect picked apart with science and see tests performed to try to understand why it's happening. Do you think this is as fascinating as I do? Let me know your thoughts below.
Same, LVK. Absolutely the same. Oh, I got that song done, Jeff.
The one I was talking about?
No, no, not yours. I still have to look for that. I'm talking about the one that I've been trying to do for 2 weeks, but it was too hard. With the bluebird.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. This is out of order. Jeff. That's out of order. We may have to. You may have to go to the next one and read it, and I'll put it in the right order.
So the next one's the first one?
No, no. You're gonna go to the next folder and read it while I reorganize.
Okay.
Oh, you were not ready yet. I thought you were ready. There you go. Okay, I'm going to go to Flickr. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Black Rainbow. New Earth Mandela effects. Recently, Sagar Mandela Effect did a video showing the Mandela rainbow doing something weird. In my past, double rainbows were rare. In this reality, it's the single rainbow that is rare. This is AI art. Alexander's band is the dark part between the two rainbows in this reality. When I first started seeing them, they were a dull purple or blue. Then I noticed them getting more gray. Sagar's video shows them black now. 2. Link to this video in the description. In mentioning this, because I noticed a couple of other things I wanted to mention and to ask you. Yes or no, do you remember rainbows creating a dome effect? So in the chat, do you remember rainbows creating a dome effect? No for Preliminal, no for Cuberts, not at all for Rodney Letman. Pushing button says, I guess. Olive Fire's never seen one. I do not. I also know fog bows, red rainbows, and moonbows have been covered before, but I also do not remember one color rainbows in multiple colors, just white fog and red rainbows, none of which were a thing in my past. Diagrams that never popped up in my numerous searches on rainbows before are now labeling this area as the white or light part of a rainbow. No, never. So here are the diagrams.
I had to upload 2 new photos. They didn't upload. That was the problem.
Oh, okay. So it's called Alexander's Dark Band. Secondary rainbow, primary rainbow. Never heard of this. But I guess if we have red rainbows, we can have a pink and yellow too now. But it's the dome that is really new for me. I do not ever remember seeing a dome effect under the rainbow. Do you?
I need you to go a little bit slower here. And what is the chat saying? Because I got to move 20 slides one at a time.
They're saying no, they never heard of it.
They've never seen the dome before?
No.
I think you should be able to see the dome if you zoom in on the bottom left. Like, it's like some of the domes are like really noticeable too. Like, it's crazy. I've never seen that before.
No, me either.
And it's in the diagrams now as light or white.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen that before. Is this a new phenomenon for you? The only part of these new rainbows that changed the brightness of the sky was Alexander Band in my past after the Emmy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
And while you're waiting for me, if you can do a shout out when you're done. I'm almost done. I just have to wait on Flickr to
All right, we
hurry
got
up.
buttons 62, Mr. Super Sidewinder, Preliminal, Follow Fire, Noise Guru, Go Kart Bob, LVK, JRG MTY, Michael Fontaine, Westville, Super Mario Brothers, and Cuberts and Splatter. And that's it, I think.
I will be done in 1 minute. I have 2 slides left. Because I want to do the song one last, because less chance of a copyright. Okay, so you're going to skip. We're not, I mean, there are people here. Should we do Hebrews?
Yeah.
All right.
So we
So if you
have
want to start.
3
I
left.
got it. We have Hebrews. Yes, 3 left. So Hebrews, the grass, then the song.
Okay.
Let me get out of Flickr. You're probably going to have to refresh to see the folder that I just made. Hey, Donna, welcome.
Hey, Ken Raz. Hey, Dono.
Donna, they used to be circles. They still are sometimes, but now there's videos of people driving through rainbows. They now end. They did not end in my past. Now they do. Not always, just sometimes. All right, guys, if you just saw this, just answer what you originally answered. I'm going to assume that most of us are familiar with rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat that many of us either grew up on, saw commercials for, or saw as a product in game shows like The Price is Right. Hey, Kenraz. My question is, in what decade do you remember them coming out with pastaroni? And do you remember pastaroni as any other product name? If yes, what do you remember? And if you don't know pastaroni, just say you don't know it. And again, if you just saw this, just answer what you answered before. It's fine. Yeah, for some reason, 2 of the slides didn't upload. And I didn't even notice it.
Are we going to show that one next?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'll refresh and get that one ready after.
Yep.
Be right back.
Yep. Splatter, I haven't even marked it up yet or cropped it. It's in my next logo and residue folder, which is going to be shown on Friday. You don't want me to show it Friday? Because I have to go find it. It's in my folder. It's huge. I have a huge logo and residue folder I have to get to from people sending stuff. It is also almost 3 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yes, you probably don't have pastaroni, Donna. Do you have rice-a-roni? If you don't, you take rice and thin spaghetti, chop while raw, break the thin spaghetti up into tiny little pieces. There's recipes online. But you can make rice-a-roni from scratch. Just rice, thin spaghetti. You put the dry pasta and the dry rice in a skillet with butter, brown it, add some chicken stock, water, seasoning like salt, pepper, whatever you want, and simmer it down until it's all absorbed, and you have rice-a-roni, and it's so good. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to put that on screen, Go Bob.
That's funny.
146 for preliminals. It really is really good though, rice-a-roni. I highly recommend if they don't have it in your area, look up a recipe online and try it. It's so good, and it literally from scratch can be made in 15 minutes. I have to repent. Our new segment, Dinner with Sandy. I definitely recommend it. It's amazing. Oh, we have the Nor here too, but this, I don't know about the pasta, the rice-a-roni, nothing compares. Because it's literally rice and macaroni together. It's amazing. I honestly have no memory of pastaroni until the mid-2000s. Other than that, there was just rice-a-roni in my past. But pastaroni has been available since the mid-1990s, a full decade before I knew it existed. But that's not the real issue. Yes or no? Have you ever heard of noodle-roni or golden grain stir and serve? And this part blew your mind, Jeff.
Yeah, because I could have sworn I'd seen it.
I forgot to check. I'm going to see if there's a stir and serve right now with an E.
Hey, Crunchy Bee.
Hey, Crunchy Bee. Stir and serve dinner. Jeff, no boxes of stuff come up for stir and serve. Only the old stuff.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
What?
My chat just disappeared. Okay, it came back. Whew, scared me. Broccolini. What is broccolini?
I don't know. I know of it, but I don't know what it is. Oh, wait, yes, I do. But I can't explain it.
LVK has never heard of those. Cuberts is a no. Pushin's not sure seems kind of familiar. It really does. I agree, Philo. It does add more oomph and interest. Noodle Roni seems familiar. That could be possible, pushing. Stringy broccoli. I've never had it.
And I never will.
Which is weird because you like cauliflower.
Yeah, but I've seen broccolini before. Took me a minute to remember, but I've seen it before. It doesn't look too good to me.
I'll have to look it up after the show. All right, we can go on.
They sold it at the supermarket I worked at.
Stir and serve came first, before most of us were born. And then Noodle Roni was sold, so it became Noodle Roni. From the 1960s until becoming Pasta Roni in the 1990s, 1995 to be exact. So for my entire childhood, Noodle Roni was a thing, and I don't remember it. I just summarized. We can go on. This is Hebrew 77's find at a recent antique store that made us look this product up. The Rice-A-Roni advertising has Noodle Roni. Everything has Noodle Roni on it back then. And there's the stir and serve in the top right corner. I've never seen this before. It was just Rice-A-Roni.
I do remember seeing stir and serve. I don't know how, but I did. And it had an E at the end. And there's a space there where the E should be.
Oh, we know Romanesco. We covered that back in 2018. Romanesco broccoli was never in my past. No way.
What is it?
Romanesco broccoli. It looks like,
Never heard of it.
as Dunno puts it, it looks like outer space broccoli.
What?
That's a good. It looks like a you know what fractal art looks like?
No.
Oh. While you're showing this, I got a picture of Romanesco. And what's the other one? Broccolini? I got pictures.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about it, might as well show it.
Now, I'd never heard of broccolini until about 7 or 8 years ago.
It just looks like long stem broccoli.
I hate the stem.
Oh, I like it all, so I would like this.
I get the florets.
I like it all, and with garlic, it looks amazing. But Romanesco,
I like either.
we covered that so long ago. I forgot all about it. When you see this, Jeff, you're gonna freak. If you've never seen it before, you're like, that's not broccoli.
Is this product new for you too? Do you remember Pastaroni being available in the 90s? Let us know in the comments below.
Oh, that's what I was looking for, a cross section. There we go. So I'm going to send you 3 pictures. Actually, it's more than 3. Why is there more? Whatever. There's lots of pictures to share. I'm sorry, Alvish. The whole segment is making me hungry. We're going to show you what Romanesco broccoli is. This is Romanesco broccoli. And this is not the best picture of it. This is so you can see the cross section.
It actually doesn't look bad though.
No, it just looks weird.
Yeah.
And it's all stem. Fibonacci cauliflower. I never heard of it called that.
Never heard of any other cauliflower but the regular one.
Yeah, it's just like a fractal. That's why I asked Jeff if he knew fractal art.
No.
But you see,
Maybe
isn't it
I do.
crazy?
I just don't know the term. I've definitely never seen that.
No, I've never seen it in a store either. And now we're on to the broccolini. See, that looks good to me.
Like that? Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Maybe
that's
just the stuff your store was selling wasn't great.
No, I just saw it raw and it didn't look good, but it looks good cooked.
Well, the next picture is raw, and
And that doesn't look bad. That's not what it
No.
looked like in the store that I worked in at all. It was bigger and it just didn't look that much like broccoli. Looked
Gotcha.
different than that.
I wonder if they cut the florets off.
Maybe. Yeah, that's pretty weird. I'd
Yeah.
try it though.
All right, guys. The folder that got screwed up. You want to take this one, Jeff? We both got long ones to take.
Yeah.
So you take this one, I'll take the last one.
All right, so this one will be correct now.
This
Yeah.
one's correct now.
There we go.
Thank you for hanging so late with us, guys. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see this many people.
And this early. What time is it there, Dunno?
Oh, I'm
I
not
wish they'd get the blue bananas. They're supposedly really tasty.
I would try those.
There we go. It is 3 a.m. Eastern. I'm watching 2:57 to be exact.
All right. A little while ago, I showed you that the ocean could now grow lush lawns of grass. For some of you, this was always your reality, but for most of us, this wasn't. Now there's another new thing in my reality as a direct result of seagrass. Yes or no, were sea balls always part of your reality?
Which you just saw on the screen a few minutes ago. Were sea balls part of your reality? Yes or no? Jeff, were they in yours?
No.
Yep, sea balls. That is what they're called. The other name for them is Neptune balls, which I thought sounded worse. So.
Pushing buttons
I still have.
away.
Wait, I still have 258 on my iPad, but my phone says 259. How are they not in sync? I'm serious. The times are off.
Oh, yeah. So nobody remembers them.
Nope. Order sea balls. Never heard of it. I'm not putting some of these on the screen. The heck are sea balls? All right, we can go on.
Sea balls or Neptune balls, also known as, I can't read that.
Agogorapilla or
Yeah,
Pile marine, whatever.
are shredded seagrass that forms naturally into the shape of a ball. They come in many sizes and can also be a column shape, but most are little balls about 2.5 inches in diameter. They also seem to be Mother Nature's solution to plastic pollution because they pick up plastics as they are forming before washing up on the shore.
They can be green too.
And just like any Mandela effect concerning the Earth, there are people all over the internet asking, what the heck is this? Because so many have never seen them before.
And hundreds of them usually wash up at one time. Yes, they're self-cleaning, Kenraz. Exactly. They evolved into this reality. Exactly, Preliminal.
Yeah.
The ocean said, oh no, we need to fix this.
But at the same time, there are people who not only have always known what these were, but make crafts with them. Interesting.
It's odd.
I like these little guys right here.
With the googly eyes, like we were talking about earlier.
That's a sink.
That is a sink. Or that could just be it was on my brain because I saw them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen those.
And they're washing up on beaches
That's even
all over
weird.
the place. And when you see how many are washing up at once, these aren't showing you, and the next slides will.
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
What the hell?
Exactly.
No way. Not in my reality.
Nope. They're making me think of Munchkins at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Those are good. Whoa, why does it always do that? All right. I grew up near the ocean, spent so many summers at the beach. I've been to beaches in the Caribbean, Gulf, and East Coast, but I've never, ever heard or seen these before. Heard of or seen these before. Why did I say Gulf? Gulf.
The Gulf.
It's
of
late.
Mexico.
I'm having trouble talking.
It's okay. And Dunno says, I lived by the beach in the Netherlands for 52 years, never seen these. Tribbles, yeah. Sea donuts, ew. What are tribbles?
But wait, there's more. While researching this, I found 2 more balls from the sea causing a stir, things that have always been normal in this reality, but somehow are constantly questioned by people who have never seen them before. Yes or no, have you ever heard of sea wash balls? No. I'm going to say no.
Hey, angels don't fall.
Angels don't fall.
So, yes or no, guys, have you seen these before? Viola says, 2 more, you don't say. Noise Guru, you're actually right with one of them. LVK says no. Pushin is no. Cuberts is no. Philo.
Nice pair.
All right. Hey, Rodney. Rodney Letman is here, and it says nope. All right, we can go on. Oh, it's out of order. Oh, no, it's not. I asked 2 questions in a row. That's right. Go ahead.
Yes or no, have you ever heard of sea tar balls? It's a no.
So, yes or no to sea tar balls now. We're going to get to it. Don't worry. Dunno is, Splatter and Dunno are no's on the previous one. So, to the sea tar balls, we have note from LVK, no Cuberts, angels don't fall is no. Like waxing? No. Oh my God, no, says Pushing Buttons. Oh wow, says Philo. Sort of, but not. It can be, but that's not what this is from. Philo says no. Hey Patrick, how are you feeling?
Hey, Patrick.
Patrick will be joining us when Patrick is feeling better. Patrick is in the chat.
Next week, maybe?
Maybe, depending on how Patrick's feeling. Like I said, these can be caused by an oil spill, but they're not always caused by an oil spill. And when you see them, you see what I'm talking about. I agree, reality is silly now. That looked like an oil spill, yes, because that's the picture I chose to use. Deno says nope. Okay, go ahead.
Just like the seagrass balls, there are news reports, posts, and articles either asking what the heck are these or explaining them to us because people were asking.
Can you read the yellow? Okay, never mind.
Marine tar residues such as tar balls, tar mats, and tar patties originate from oil releases into the ocean environment, according to a review co-authored by University of Central Florida and Louisiana State University professors.
Okay, so before you go further, at the bottom, they say they can come from oil spills, but they usually come from over 600 known oil seeps, oil seeping from the ocean floor. So it can occur naturally or from a man-made source such as an oil spill. Go ahead.
That's all about these nuts.
Pushing buttons.
The sea wash balls are actually spongy egg sacs that sailors used to use to wash boats with.
Never heard of that either. Now, here's the crazy thing about these sea wash balls, the ones that look like brains. Each one of those things is like a sack that an egg was in. It's like an egg sack. And only one of them survived because whichever one hatches first, it's the common whelk, a marine mollusk. And whichever one hatches first, they eat their brothers and sisters to survive. So all of those things were eggs, and only one common whelk survived from that entire ball. So it's a cannibal ball. And they used it to wash boats with, which I've never heard of, which is also crazy.
Me either.
Go on. Here's some pictures. One fish, or one mollusk, I should say, because that's a shelled creature, survived from that. WTH, never heard of this in my life. I'm with you, LVK. I'm with you.
What the
That's
hell?
what I thought of. Hairballs is what I thought of. Penraz, same thing.
Looks like
Yeah,
a
right?
mouse.
Uh-huh.
That one right there.
Kind of also reminds me of like a wasp nest.
It does.
Or an egg sac for spiders.
Yes. And the tar balls come from the deep sea, natural tar seeping in the ocean, which picks up shells and debris as it solidifies. How something that heavy washes
Ashore?
ashore, huh? Oh. Your guess is as good as mine.
So that's a tar ball. The other thing you saw was a tar patty and a tar mat. That's a tar ball.
And what in tarnation are these frickin' things?
That's something I'm looking up for parody there.
Yep.
Yeah. So the tar patty is on the bottom right. If it's a bigger spill, it's a tar mat. And the other ones are tar balls.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Texas beaches.
Yeah, I was going to say, I couldn't wait till we got to the part where I told you the state.
I've only been to a Texas beach once, but I never saw them there.
Well, look at the comic. Look at the year in the comic. Can you zoom in? Summer 87.
Tar balls. Summer 87.
So they're talking about tar balls in the summer of 87.
Are any of these sea balls new for you too? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I think it's unanimous that they are.
Yeah. And now for the final one of the night, guys. It's a song that most of you should know. You may not know all the words, and it's okay. Because even if you don't know any of this part, like there's a lot of Mandela effects in this song. But one, you're going to know it's a Mandela effect, even if you've never heard the song in your life. That's why I saved it for last. That, and I'm going to get really copyright striked here. I'm going to have to remove it. So it's good you're here because I'm probably not going to be able to keep it in the show. I'm probably going to have to mute it because of Disney. Here we go. The Disney song, Zippity Doo Dah, from the now banned because it's racist song of the South.
Of course.
Has been Mandelaed multiple times for me. I recently found another word not right. So I've decided to compile all of the Mandela effects of this song into one presentation. And there's actually a bonus at the end. The movie itself has a little Mandela effect in it. So that's going to be at the end too. And I could just be wrong on this one, but I kind of have a vague memory of it being spelled zip, D, do, D-A.
Yeah.
Or D-A-A. But it's D-A-H. Which do you guys remember seeing it? D-A-A, D-A, or D-A-H? What'd you say, Jeff?
I remember it like you do.
Mm-hmm. I could be wrong, but there's zippity doo dahs in every version. I've seen it on records and stuff, so I know I've seen it. I've seen it. I don't know. The H just looks wrong to me, but that's not the point.
Right there.
Yeah, that's on the Shirelles. And then there's zippity doo dah pops. And there's D-A-A, which matches the E-E and the O-O. So I could see it being that way too. But that's the current reality. D-A-H. I covered this like 2-3 years ago, Noise Guru. Like I said, this is a compilation of all the zippity doo dah Mandela effects with new ones in it too. So 2019, rewind. Please fill in the blanks. It's the truth. It's blank. Everything is blank. Please write the word that you know for the first and the second blank. It's the spelling I care about.
Now, for the second word, the way I remember it, I wouldn't even know the second word if it wasn't in the song.
Because it's not a real word.
Right.
You guys don't know the song at all? Pushing Buttons has question marks. Philo's going to Dirty Dancing. They don't remember. It's okay, guys. All right, here's the thing. I'll give you guys an option in the chat, and you tell me which one you think it would be for the first one. So there's the two words. Which one do you think it is? One or two? Just type one or two. And the other one is satisfact. Okay. So pushing button says actual. It's the truth. It's actual. Everything is satis. Pushing button says one. Dunno says one. Roddy says lie. The truth is a lie.
What I'm wondering is where's the racist part here?
Oh, it's because, you know, I don't know.
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah.
That's just history.
That's just history, right?
Nothing racist about. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Satisfactual. It's okay, guys. Even if you have no idea, I told you, there's going to be a Mandela effect here. You're going to know it's a Mandela effect, even if you have never heard this song in your life. It's interesting you guys are saying satisfaction. At one point, I thought he was saying action and satisfaction, but it flip-flopped on me, and it's gone. You heard that, right, Jeff? I showed it to you.
Yeah.
It's gone.
What?
Yeah, the action and satisfaction is gone. It's not there anymore.
What?
It's gone.
That's crazy.
I'm glad I showed it to you because
Yeah, me too.
Because you're my proof that I heard that.
Yeah, I remember. I was like, what the hell?
All right, we can go on. So here's the thing. You can hear him sing the wrong words now. When I presented this before, it was just the written lyrics that were the issue. The blanks should be actual and satisfactual. Go ahead. Yes, Philo. Yes. But officially, and like you will hear him sing at the end, because I'm not doing it yet, the lyric now goes, it's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. No, I get it. He's supposed to have an accent and all, but it was not that. Satisfactual and actual, not actual. Yeah. Now we need to backtrack for the new ones. It's still a lot, and even if you have never seen this movie or heard the song, I guarantee you'll be affected by the last one 100%. So here we go. On to 2024. Please fill in the blank, or try to. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine, blank my way. Begins with an H. Does anyone have a clue? I could see zippity like that.
Yeah.
I could see that. Preliminal says headed. And LBK says headed. And already we have the problem. Splatter says headed. Angels Don't Fall says headed. Pushing Buttons is heading. Headed says Preliminal. Heading says Kenraz. Do you see the problem?
Mm-hmm.
Headed says Mr. Super Sidewinder. Pushing Buttons is changing to headed. Patrick is heading.
Heading's what I remember.
Go-Kart Bob, I actually found 2 people singing that, and I didn't include it. I probably should have. Because Rodney also remembers Coming My Way. I found 2 people singing it that way. Meister Acopt. Hi. Says heading. Philo is head in. Noise Guru is coming. Hurlin says Philo. Just kidding. But see, it wasn't headed or heading or headin'. For me, it was always headed. All right, we can go on. In my past, it was only Plenty of Sunshine headed my way. But officially in the movie and in most versions, it's now head in or heading. It makes sense, but it was never that in my past, always headed.
I could hear it all of the different ways, but heading is the most prominent one for me.
And for me, that was never an option. Go on. Please fill in the blank. I gave you a hint picture. Mr. Blank on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's actual. Because that's what it is now, actual.
Actual.
Preliminal says Bluebird.
Yep.
Push and Button says Bluebird. LVK says Bluebird. Philo is guessing Bluebird. Splatter is Bluebird. I still don't see the current reality in the chat. Same, Mr. Super Sidewinder.
Bluebird for me.
Bluebird for me too.
My dad used to sing this to me when I was a kid. I remember him saying it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, from the movie too.
Guys, it's not that hard. It's not that different. Let's put it that way. It is hard when you don't know the song all the way through. I agree, Patrick. Bluebird from Mr. Super Sidewinder. Okay, you can say blue beer for fun. All right, we can go on. Bird blue. Now, this is not proper English, I know, but in my past, the blank was singular. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. But it's clearly Mr. Bluebird's now. So many people remember Bluebird, which you will hear soon. So it's Bluebirds on my shoulder, which is proper English. But it wasn't proper English before. It was Mr. Bluebird. Yeah, Jeff. The end of the scene in Song of the South has Uncle Remus say a sentence and repeat the end lyric. Both are wrong. Not different from my past, just 100% wrong. Let's see which reality you are from. Mine or this upside down backwards world. Go ahead, the next one. But before we get to the Mandela effect in the spoken word portion of the song, do you remember this line from the song? Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Do you remember it always being the same? Or do you remember it changing in the middle of the song? And if it changed for you, what did it change to? So yes or no, was it the same throughout the whole song? And if it changed, what did it change to?
For me, it was the same.
For me, it was the same too. Right, Patrick? Like Uncle Ben's? Aunt Jemima? Yes, like Bluebird is. Except it wasn't proper English before. It was just Mr. Bluebird. All right, Cuberts, if it was different for you. Oh, it was the same all the way through. You guys are saying yes, all the same? Same for Mr. Super Sidewinder. It didn't say that. Changed maybe, but not sure what it changed to, says Pushin. No, not that. That would be a different reality that I have to look up. It's okay if you don't know. I'm going to tell you. Next slide. In my past, it was always wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Every single time. There was never a variation, ever. But you will soon hear this is not the case. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to get copyrighted like 20 times. I'm not doing it. I'm playing it all at the end.
Should I play it yet or no?
Let me read it. Before the spoken word sentence, he now sings, wonderful feeling is this way. Should be a T. Does anyone remember wonderful feeling this way? Because I've never heard feeling this way. It was always wonderful feeling, wonderful day.
Yep.
Wonderful feeling this way.
Nope. No. Never heard that, says LVK. Feeling this way, Preliminal says? No.
Yeah, that was never in the song. There's no way.
Mm-mm. Oh, we can go on now. Hubert says no. Now on to the Mandela effect that I believe everyone will be affected by. Please fill in the blank. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, wonderful feeling this way. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's actual. Blank is that bluebird. What is that W word, everyone? Blank is that bluebird. Let's try to imagine what the sentence would be. I got no friggin' way and never from Rodney. That's weird from Pushin. Where, says Pushin Buttons. I think that's it, Preliminal. I don't think it was what. I love. What for Patrick? Where, guessing LVK? Who, says Patrick? Where, says Cuberts. Where sounds right, says LVK. Watermelon? Sure. It's better than what he says now.
Yeah, they're going to be blown away for sure.
I'm not saying that, Philo. All right, guys, prepare yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Besides the fact that the blank would obviously and logically be where, I have seen this movie many times on VHS. That word, 1,000,000,000%, was where. It was, where is that bluebird?
Yep.
Here's what it is now. Just play it for him.
Huh? Why is that bluebird? Huh?
Why? 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 What? That's not even a sentence.
No.
Why is that bluebird? No.
The only way that would make sense is if he was like the bird whisperer or something, and he could understand what they were saying to him. And the bird was saying something that would make him say, whoa, why is that?
Why is that bluebird? I got you with a comma.
Mm-hmm.
Or why is that bluebird flying over my head? Like if there was more to the sentence. But I would love a denier to explain away this one, ladies and gents. I can't with this one. It was never why. It was
No.
where. Play it again, because they're saying it sounds like wire. Preliminal says wire.
Why is that bluebird? Huh?
I hear, why is that bluebird?
Why is that bluebird? Huh? Why
Oh no.
Why is that bluebird?
is that bluebird? Huh?
Oh yeah, why, says Preliminal.
Was that the last one?
No, it's not the last slide.
It's not letting me go to the next one. I'm going to have to stop sharing and do it again.
Refresh.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is ridiculous.
LEK says it's like a riddle that we're supposed to figure out or something. It probably is.
One of the most ridiculous changes I've seen. Makes no sense at all.
Was I right or was I right though? Even if you don't know the song,
Absolutely.
you know this is a Mandela. You want me to check it?
I got it. Okay.
I mean, do you want me to check to make sure everything's there?
Hold on. Huh?
You want me to check to make sure everything is there?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, I got it back to where it was.
Okay. Okay, so heading, that should be head in, it auto-corrected. My way. I remember headed. It was only headed for me. So here's him now.
Shine, hit my way.
Head then. You can hear that end.
Zippity-yay, Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder.
And there's Bluebird.
It's the truth.
I'm not supposed to play the whole
It's
clip. I can stop
actual.
it. I don't want to get in trouble. I was not supposed to play the whole clip. So next.
Full day, plenty of sunshine headed my way.
Headed.
Full day.
That's what I remember.
Plenty of sunshine headed my way.
Headed.
Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder.
This Bluebird.
Hey, Mr. Bluebird. Hey, Mr. Bluebird.
Hey, Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder.
So here we see, where is that bluebird? Like I remember, Mr. Bluebird's. There's it's action and satisfaction that I can no longer find in the song. Jeff, go back for a second. Jeff?
Hey, Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder.
Jeff, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I did go
So
back.
I find the words action and satisfaction because he was singing it, and now he's not singing it anymore. So that changed on me. That's a change, because a couple days ago, I shifted to a new reality with Jeff. Well, we shifted out of a reality where he was singing action and satisfaction.
Yeah.
The words are still here. Which is weird. But he doesn't sing them anymore. So I can't show it to you. All right, now you can go on. Oh, here it is again, action and satisfaction. But he doesn't sing it anymore. Check it out. There's an actual t-shirt for the Disney Cruise Line with Headed My Way on it. Can you zoom in on that bottom left corner? Yeah.
Yep.
Bonus. The first thing I want to point out is this weird missing hyphen. It's in multiple places from multiple sources. Just thought it was strange, so I thought I'd include this here. So it's zip-a-d space do-da. And you're on the previous slide again. I'm on a delay here.
No, I'm not.
that's weird. That's weird. Okay, you can go on. So these all, well, first of all, the one at the top is the poster, and it's got stars, which is weird. I've never seen that before. Can you zoom in at the top? That's weird. I've never seen that. But all of these discs, all of these albums are missing the dash in the middle. And some of them are zippy doodah, zippy. And some don't have any dashes at all, which is okay. But the weird missing dash in the middle and then zippy doodah, that's weird. Rare Bear has gone demonic. I'm not asking a question, I'm just showing you. His eyes were normal like the rest of the crew. Like Disney depicts him here. Here's the park there. Someone's artwork. One of the stuffed animals Disney sells. And a Disney comic strip. Normal eyes. Do I remember his eyes? And here's how he is in the cartoon now.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, if you didn't catch it, the pink and red eyes. The next slide is stills of the scene. So that way you can see it up close. If you want to zoom in and show them.
I think they could see that pretty clearly.
Yeah, his eyes were not like that. No way.
No.
So I just want to throw that one in there. So what is the consensus? Is this song totally Mandelaed from your memory like it is mine? Or are you from this reality? From this reality on this one? Oh, on this Mandela? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching the show, guys. And hanging with us till almost, well, it's 3:38 in the morning here.
Yeah. At one point we had 31 people.
Wow. Oh, do you want to do a shout out before we go? What, of who you can see?
Yeah, of who I can see. All right, we have Angels Don't Fall, Ken Raz, LVK, Michael Fontaine, Follow Fire, Noise Guru, Patrick Roberts, Huberts, Preliminal, Dunno, Super Mario Brothers, Splatter, Rodney, Go Kart Bob, Mr. Super Sidewinder, and did I say Huberts?
Did you get Angels Don't Fall? Did you get Go Kart? Did you get Patrick Roberts?
Yep.
Dunno?
Uh-huh.
Super Mario?
Yep.
Rodney?
Yep.
Noise. I know you got Noise Guru, Philo, Pushing.
That's it.
Splatter.
Yep.
I'm seeing if I could see any more that you couldn't see. Scrolling up. Mr. Super Sidewinder you got?
Yeah.
Scrolling. I know you got LVK.
Mm-hmm. I got everybody.
That's all I can see. Preliminal. Yep, that's all. It only lets me go back like the last 30 minutes. Well, guys, apparently I'm going to see you Friday night. And then I'll see you Saturday night. And then I'll see you Sunday night. And I got to get some sleep.
And I'll see
I'm so
everybody.
tired.
Me too. I'll see everybody on Saturday night and Sunday night.
right.
Friday,
I hope you-
I can't be there, unfortunately.
It's okay. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned for Jeff's outro. Pushing buttons is telling everybody to change the clocks. Noise Guru is telling me to check my email. I will definitely check my email. I definitely will. All right, guys. Oh, what just happened? My screen just disappeared. There we go. Wow. All right. Have a great night, guys. We will see you next week. Stay safe until then, and go to bed, please. It's late. Unless you're on the other side of the world. And take a nap. I'll talk to you later.
Good night, everybody.
Smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube. Turn the strap off, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I'm telling you now for the 100th time. To change the channel, this show is a crime. Why must we watch Friends? 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 That laugh track is so annoying to me. They wouldn't need it if the show was funny. Why must we watch Friends? 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 There's so much better ways to spend my day than watch TV sing down a cat so smelly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?